Welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Robson. I'm the composer for False Life. This is our first opera, and I'm really excited to finally get started on this project. It's been on the drawing board for almost 4 years, and over the last month, Emilie, the librettist, and I have been working really closely on the text, and there are a lot of beautiful moments so far, and we're excited to finally bring this story to life. What you're hearing is the first rough sketch of a duet that will form the main part of Scene 3 of the opera. As we're going to see, it's not your average tenor-soprano duet for a number of reasons. The storyline of False Life is set in this society where reproduction is compulsory, and part of the mechanism of that is this sort of imposed heteronormativity. And our two main characters, Lucy and Tom, are described in the text as a little more than strangers, a little less than friends. They undertake this domestic and reproductive partnership kind of because they have to. As we're going to see throughout the opera, they learn to live together. Although it's not a conventional romantic and sexual love story, it's something really quite different. Now that we're hearing the first bits of music from the opera, I'd like to take a moment to explain how the story is going to be told through the music. A large part of my compositional process is inspired by something called the doctrine of the affects, and that's a term that's borrowed from Baroque music, and in really broad terms it sort of implies that different notes and different combinations of notes have different colors, and it sort of follows from that the same pitch can change function depending on what context it's put in, what other notes are sounding with it. And we hear that a lot in this duet. They're very repetitive patterns that tend to transpose around a lot at different pitch levels, and they sort of create this effect of gently rising and falling. Another main thing to note about the way this opera is going to be structured is that in a lot of 19th century operas, you hear a lot of grand melodic statements. Every aria, every duet has a unique melody that is the signature to that scene. With this, the process is a little bit more organic, and it's related to the process that I've developed in previous instrumental pieces, as well as a major musical theater piece that I wrote in 2010. It's based on the idea of leitmotif, and this is most familiar to a lot of people through the world of film scoring. Individual themes, melodies, chords, sometimes signature instruments are attached to individual characters and situations. The way we're kind of implementing it in this opera is it's a bit different from how opera usually uses leitmotif. Wagner, for example, would compose all of his main themes before getting started on the scene work. What we're doing here is sort of composing through individual scenes. Once in a while, I'll hear a fragment of melody that I like, and kind of repeat that organically throughout the scene, or in fact through the entire work. Part of what we're doing right now is sort of composing not in strict chronological order, which allows us to kind of go back and fill in blanks or flesh out details to make certain themes more or less obvious. Something else that you might notice about this duet at the moment is that there was orchestration at the beginning of the scene, and it's now dropped down to 2 unharmonized lines and a single piano sketch. This is the way I'm working for now. The piano sketch is it's less piano reduction, in fact, than something more similar to the continuo line in Baroque music. Just a very bare-bones outline of the harmony on which the orchestration will be painted later. It's like having a pencil sketch, and I'm going to color in the lines and do a lot more shading as the summer goes on. Of course, this would not be possible without a really generous thing that occurred over the last few months. Some folks who wish to remain anonymous for now have graciously offered to sponsor this project so that Emilie and I can continue to work on it sort of unhindered by having to hold down a full-time day job. Anyway, thank you very much, and thanks to all the people who backed us on Indiegogo last year. You will receive your thank you cards by the end of the summer, I promise. And we hope you enjoy this video update. If this goes well, We're going to continue to issue video updates once every couple of weeks throughout the summer. Mozart's Requiem was written under similar conditions, and the sponsors for that had to send mysterious strangers to his door. So hopefully this is the 21st century, and you can watch these in the comfort of your own home. Anyway, thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy the development of False Life.